Welcome back, Trinity people. We're getting you ready to meditate with us on Wednesday night. If you don't know by now, we do this every week, and you can be a part of it. Liking this video, subscribing to this channel will make you a part of this world healing meditation that we do every Wednesday night. You can sit in with us from your home and meditate on an energy. And together, we can synergize this energy and really imprint it into the consciousness. We try and do a different one every week, and this week it happens to be safety. Safety is a super important energy because it's like the #1 thing that people feel they don't have. Baked deep down into our genes, there is this sense that I don't have safety. So that comes up all the time, that perception. Because of course the truth is you are a divine light being. You're not missing safety or power or abundance or flow or courage or compassion or any of the things that we say, the situation took it away from me, those mean people took it away from me. It's impossible for you to be missing those energies. You are one with them. They're you, you're them. But you see, we have these perceptions. We have a perception that says, well, of course I'm powerful, but not when Lou's around, or not when this bad result happens. Whatever the fill in the blank is, we have some thing or person that we think keeps us from having an energy. And that's not true. It is a perception. And one of the biggest perceptions is that we are not safe. So whenever this comes up, we need to address it. I went back and looked at some of our previous videos on safety, and I made a really good point last year when we did this energy, that we have to be a little proactive, that you know, if you only lift a weight when you're in trouble, you don't get very strong. So I talked about a wonderful cover-out technique that allows you to build safety throughout the day, even when bad stuff isn't happening. And that's valid, and I suggest you go back and look at that. But I also want to address the fact that the whole point of having upsets come to the surface is to make us aware of our perception. And so you're going to have some upsets around safety. You're going to feel fearful. And every time you do that, if you were to empower some safety in this moment, to really feel it flow through you, you would be going a long way towards changing the consciousness around that energy. Because it's one of the deep-seated things that we need to change. It is one of the shared perceptions that we all have. I'm not safe. It's brought to our attention nearly every day because of some fear. So, yes, it's great to empower safety proactively instead of reactively, but you're also going to have those reactive moments where you go, oh crap, I'm afraid. And instead of just going, oh, well, I can't do anything about it now because I'm supposed to be doing that the rest of the day, you can do something about it in that moment. You can use that reactive moment and go ahead and empower some safety. The thing I think that will illustrate this the best is a little knife technique that we're going to come out and do. This is very common in a lot of martial arts. I've seen it in karate styles. I've seen it in Filipino martial arts. It's a common thing, and it's super useful for empowering that sense of safety, because if somebody comes at you with a knife, go! Your first thing is to block. Everybody does it. It's hardwired in there. Get your hand up. The fear tells you, block that thing. And that's okay. This is what I want you to get. It's okay to have fear come up. Just don't stop there. So the fear comes up and you block. Now the problem is if you leave that there, the person's just going to pull the knife back and cut you. That's what's so dangerous about a knife. This would work for a punch or a baseball bat or anything like that, but I'm using a knife specifically because it's so deadly even if it just touches you. So this goes here. That's your first reaction. You get afraid. You block your space. You try and deal with the outside problem. And that's okay. Just don't stop there. As soon as this happens, immediately put this hand underneath this one and pass it to the outside. This is called the pass, and it's in many martial arts. Go fast. 1, 2. Just like that. It looks like this. Block, pass. This hand comes up underneath this one, and you just pass it off to the side. Why? Go. Because this is a super safe place to be. Being behind the person is the best place in this whole room you could be if they have a knife. If this happens, you want to pass so that you go right past them. Now, it works from different angles. I'm doing this angle because it's easy. This is the thing that everybody does. As soon as it comes in with that overhead stab, your hand goes up. It's just natural. It's a little less natural if they aim for your liver or something. But still, probably you would put your hand out. That's fine. Immediately, pass. Just replace one with the other. This stops it, this goes outside, and you pass. That's all we want you to do, is get clear on the idea that yes, I will have reaction, but then I can go ahead and empower safety. It's not just empower it all the time when nothing bad's happened. You can also empower it when something bad's happening. Have your reaction, have your fear, try and fix the problem, but then go ahead and empower some safety. Thank you. That's all we need. This is all you need to do. Every once in a while, pass. Throw that block up there, and then pass to the side. Throw the block up, oh my God, something happened, scary, 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 and then pass to the side. Doing that regularly is a lot like doing this. It is your way of blessing the moment and saying, I bring safety to this scary situation, instead of, darn it, I didn't empower enough safety. I had a scary situation come up. It's not about whether you are perfectly empowering enough safety. It's whenever you have a reaction, there's your chance to bring a little safety. So if you catch yourself being afraid at any point during the day, do this. Do it a couple of times. Get that feeling that I can start with the scary, upset reaction, but I can move to an actual empowerment of safety. If you think this stuff's cool, you should stay tuned for more Trinity.